Hi, I'm Jay. I love video games. Here's some more games that I think are underrated and or less well known than they should be. First up, Mullet Madjack. Hey, this game kicks ass. And it's fast. You know I love a fast game. In Mullet Madjack, there's a 10-second timer on your life. If it hits 0, you're dead. And if you take any damage, it goes down faster. Every time you kill an enemy, the timer resets. It's fast because it has to be. You gotta move. This art, dude, are you kidding me? Psychedelic 80s anime cyberpunk.
Let's kill some billionaires!
It's gorgeous. The levels are full of obstacles and interactive elements. Anything you can touch counts as a weapon. It's complete chaos. So fun. Next up, Return of the Obra Dinn. If there was one game that I could wipe from my memory so I could go back and play it again for the first time, it would be this, no contest. The art is stunning and the music is insane, and still the standout for me is the gameplay. The premise is that it's the year 1807 and a merchant ship called the Obra Dinn, which disappeared 5 years ago, has just returned to the harbor with nobody on board. It's your job to figure out what happened and assign fates to all 60 missing passengers and crew. I feel like if I tell you about the mechanics, it'll spoil it, so I don't want to do that. But I will say, this is the only time I have felt like a game has done real justice to a detective concept. For me, Return of the Obra Dinn exemplifies video games. This is what the medium exists for. Next, Elsinore. This game is an adaptation of Hamlet. The game opens with Ophelia in bed having a vision that in 4 days, all the royal family in Castle Elsinore will be dead. If you've read Hamlet, yes, they will. Those 4 days pass, events happen as normal, and Ophelia dies, to then wake back up again 4 days earlier. And from there, you have the ability to change things. This game really commits to the concept. A lot of creativity went into all these different endings. And what's really cool is that none of them feel cheap, or like they would have been impossible in the real play. Scholarship, we love to see it. Next up, Thomas Was Alone. This game was actually originally a Flash game that then got expanded pretty significantly for PC. It's a pretty short puzzle platformer where you play as a bunch of different shapes. Each shape has a different ability, and you have to figure out how to get all of them to the end of the level. The platforming is fun, but what really shines in this game is the story. You start out as a lone red rectangle named Thomas, and as you go through the game, you collect more shape friends. Here's Laura and Chris, for example. And the shapes all have distinct personalities, which come out via a very endearing narrator.
Claire couldn't shake the feeling that she was not, in fact, dead.
The narrator completely makes the game. And finally, Viva Piñata. One of my first ever video games. It came out in 2006, here's me in 2006, and I wish it had been made 15 years later, because it's a perfect fit in the age of cozy games. It's a gardening game where you collect animals, and the idea is that each type of animal has a set of requirements that you have to figure out how to meet in order to convince the animal to come live in your garden. Also, the animals are all piñatas for reasons that are unclear to me. Viva Piñata is full of